Hi, this is SDD review. My name is BoWang. I'm from team PG12. There are two parts in this review: the organization and the completeness in the software design. For the first part, the first question: for each formalized material or diagrammatic material has a specific explanation. For example, this is our home system architecture, and this is one explanation for the specific components on this structure. And for the second question, for each design decision, our group had at least one meeting to discuss whether or not it is reasonable or feasible, and we recorded them on our meeting minutes. For the third question, for software architecture, we didn't have a specific document to record it. We only draw some draft graph on the paper during our meetings. For the second part, the first question, the relationship to the requirements is clearly motivated, and it is clear how the proposed architecture realizes the requirements. For the second question, all the necessary resources are identified to perform software design activities on the project. For example, our development tool is Eclipse, and we had estimated the numbers of staff for each specific components on the architecture. And for the third question, the whole software structure is identified in the documentation. As long as we want to change or adjust it, we will add a specific description on that document. For the first question, all the system design entities inputs and outputs are derived from software architecture. For the fifth question, the logical data model for describing the system's data flow is not really completely. We only showed some relationship between the different components. For the sixth question, the hardware, software, and data communication structures are specified in the system architecture, but the database is not specified yet. For the seventh question, the physical data model is developed based on the logical data model. For the eighth question, the home architecture basically is complete. We just need to adjust some details for that, and all the requirements are covered. For the ninth question, all relevant architectural views are provided. For example, this draft of the UI and the home system architecture graph. And then for the 10th question, since our system architecture is not really complicated, so we didn't have another alternative architecture. For the 11th question, we had considered about some non-functional requirements, but we didn't put them on the SDD. For the 12th question, the architecture is flexible, and since it is composed of various components, once the requirements has to be changed, we can just change or adjust the relevant components to cope with. And the requirements has not been changed. Since the requirements has not been changed a lot, so we didn't record it. For the 13th question, the functional design entities are used as the foundation to creating system modules, processes, and objects. For the 14th question, the system design baseline changes are being managed and controlled. For the last question, the system design activities are reviewed by our team leader at the beginning of each group meeting. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you.